Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. This is actually the third in a series of videos about lost and found crafts, and this is the second part of my haul. So here I am. I'm just digging in all these tubs and finding stuff. It was a piece of paper with lighthouses on it, so I grabbed it. I couldn't quite tell if it had friends. This is, what do we call it? Fun foam is what we call it in the US, I think. It's adhesive backed. So Noni had a bunch of this in her room and I started die cutting with it and it's amazing. It's pretty much the stuff that Queen & Company sells that you can die cut. You can die cut your sentiments, your flowers, and your flowers, balloons. I'm just looking around the room thinking, what else do I have? Sentiments, flowers, balloons. You could die cut an octopus, a butterfly, hearts, whatever. I haven't ever had one that's printed. So to find a blue one with circles on it, I mean, short of there being one with stars next to it, I was over the moon. I would have easily paid $1 for that. Okay, these are tiny little tags from Fancy Pants. These are probably old too. I don't see a year on them. Oh my gosh, they're precious. Dream big, play. These are blank, no sentiments. Clock, be happy today. These are cute. If I put these back in this package, they will never get used. But if I put them in my tag and embellishment book where I've sorted things kind of by color, they will get used. And then it won't be like a formula because I don't want all of these in the same journal. I want 1 or 2 in a journal, and then that's enough matchy-matchy for me. Okay, I don't know what this was, but it was in this thing and I was like, oh, you're going home with me. It feels weird. Oh, it's a giant penny black sticker. Look at that. Love it. Absolutely love it. I am imagining cutting the parts apart and putting it on a journal page or a tag. It's kind of matte. It's not shiny. I wouldn't have realized it was a sticker except by the texture and the fact that it says sticker on the back. Love that. Definitely glad I picked those up. See, even late in the afternoon, there was cool stuff. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I think this was, it was hot off the press. The front cover's gone. But when I started flipping through, this is what I saw. It's all blue and purple. So it came home with me. Now this is a great example of paper that would be good to make envelopes with. If you have some of the older, so hot off the press is still around and makes great stuff. I can't see a year. But the trend years ago was all the patterned paper was thinner. This would make an awesome envelope. Absolutely fabulous because it's a nice thin paper. I could just sit around, watch TV with Mr. Crafting and Relaxing and make envelopes. Can you guys tell how much fun I had? Oh my gosh. I realize I may need some sort of intervention, but it was $10. I think you should give me points for just coming home with one bag. And honestly, had I been there at 10 a.m., it started at 10, I think I would have had more than one bag. Andrea, Pansy stickers, they are matte. They are vellum. You tell me if they are yours or they are mine. Okay, the butterflies. Oh, yeah. Vellum, matte. So these were in a thing like this. And I was like, yep, those are going home with me. And think about it. Sometimes you donate in these. And so in a sale like this, you just have to work and look. So I love these. Vellum stickers are kind of nice to use. So see this white part? If you put that on a craft colored piece of paper, that craft is probably going to show through. So vellum stickers adapt better to the colors of your project, and they just kind of meld in sometimes. Sometimes vellum doesn't work for the project and I'm annoyed that the color shows through. Sometimes it's great. What is this? I don't know, but I wanted it. Look. So somebody who has a color printer printed these printables, digitals out, and then decided not to use them, which is how I would be if I actually had a color printer. I am in love with these, and I will sit around and cut these all out. Oh my gosh, look at that one. It's like an old postcard. Oh my gosh. So much. I hope you're not out of coffee. Maybe you need to pause and get some more coffee or tea. Okay, I kind of went back and forth on these a little bit. And then I was like, this is stupid. Just take one. So there were 2 sheets of these, and then there were sentiments. They were all super shiny. Do you remember these? These were cards in the 90s. I think her name is Kim, maybe. And they're just cute. They're little kids. And there was one sheet that was full, and there was a boy down here. He was pretty cute. But I thought, I'll take the partial, because that is the kind of stuff that is harder for her to sell upstairs in her cute boutique-y store. She could probably sell a complete sheet, but I took the partial. I don't love the sheen on these, but I could always hit them with gel matte medium. I think, depending on, I don't know a lot about color printing, but I feel like somebody might have printed these at home. I don't know. You could hit it with gel matte medium, and the images are just so cute. I mean, look at this little girl playing the sax. This one's laying around with a rose. Fun stuff. Envelopes. I couldn't leave it as a tree-free greetings. Okay. Another blue envelope. Hawaiian design writing tablet. I was like, what? Oh, I didn't even know there was an envelope. I was thinking about my kit that I have for like beachy kind of journals. This would be really nice journaling paper in there, and I could embellish Aloha from Hawaii so it didn't say that on every single page, or I could cut right here and have a smaller piece with just shells. It's just really smooth, luscious writing paper, and I thought, yep, I'll take that. Yep, we're still going. Okay, look at this bad boy. 3:00 in the afternoon. The owner was like, I'm surprised that was still in there. I was surprised too. It was mixed in. It wasn't even in a bin with scrapbook type paper, and it was shoved in there. This is basic gray and not necessarily my color palette, but papers I love. Look at these. There's a butterfly one. One of the butterfly ones is missing, but oh my gosh, look at that. Seriously, I need a butterfly intervention, don't I? Random piece of paper. That random piece was in this stack that I picked up. And I don't fully understand the logic of this. Again, maybe it's just a pile someone donated. Some vintage papers that are really lovely. This green is Anna Griffin. The green, I'm not a fan of. Andrea, are you interested in? Andrea's favorite is green. Look at these. They're little Christmas ones. I do not need Christmas stuff, so I was trying to avoid it, but oh, these are precious. So I'll cut these out. I have a great time just like watching TV and prepping ephemera and embellishments and that kind of thing. And there were butterflies. Look at this one. I don't know what brand this is or where these papers came from, but they're beautiful. So, if I'm picking up paper, I'm happy. Look at these. A good friend will come and bail you out of jail, but a true friend will be sitting next to you saying, damn, that was fun. These were super cute. And again, it looks like somebody was practicing printing their digitals and these were their rejects. Okay, I'll take them. Penny Black, part of a 6x6 from Penny Black. Look at that. So I just flipped. I gave it a quick flip and I went, yep, you're going home with me. Maybe if there had been other people there in line or waiting, I would have just said, hang on, I'm going to take the blue ones. Do you want the rest of it? But it just wasn't like that. And I felt like I'm going to take this home and put it to use. But had there been a bunch of other people, we could share. When Noni and I went to the art swap years ago, that's what we did. Like if you picked up 3 pieces of awesome paper, you'd take one and give one to the person next to you on each side. Okay, this is a crazy bag that somebody donated. When I peeked in, I saw the word vintage and I saw some other things that I wanted, so I grabbed it. I don't think enamel stickers, these were super trendy for a while, you guys, too. I don't think they hold up really well. They have a tendency to curl. I think they're like rub-ons where they have a shelf life. I would hope that if we put them on our scrapbook pages years ago, they're still fine. But, the ones that are on stuff like this, they seem to work fine. But these others, I don't know if these were yellow when they were purchased but they're yellowed now and they're a little bent. But I might be able to use them. See this one? It's a little, I think the word might be wobbly or warbly. They just don't age really well. But look at this. And this person had them sorted. You know, maybe this was just ephemera that somebody got tired of having. These almost feel like they're on contact paper. I think these are stickers. Sweet peas. They're like super fun old stuff. Like what Beth sent me in Happy Mail, Bourbon Creek Crafts. But it's stickers, I think. Yep. Clear stickers. And they're pretty matte. I don't think they're going to be shiny when you put them on a page. What I'm going to try to do after this video is make piles and sort stuff out. Like here's cool vintage ephemera, right? It doesn't matter which bag or which donor it came from, but kind of grouping like items. Let's take a look in this bag and see what else is in here and, you know, if I should have brought this home. The store itself upstairs has a cool thing where it's like a little tool drawer, you know, you'd pull out and there'd be screws or whatever, but a little organizer kind of like that. And it has ephemera by theme. The bird one only had one thing in it. It was pretty much empty, but I think that would be really cool. If you were going to make a journal, you could just pop in there and get them. Delight, joy. These are the kinds with the little tabs on the edges, so I have to trim them down, but oh my gosh, look at that. It's like a little happy birthday ephemera. Have a joyful day with a blue ribbon. Look at that. I am going to go through here to a tedious level that you guys probably don't want to be part of and look in all these bags. We'll just take a quick peek. Oh, happiness, joy. That bag is empty. That's just sad, you guys. Memories. So sorry for your loss. A friend quote. The way to be happy is to make others so. Love it. This one doesn't have a theme on it, but it seems to have all been from the same stuff. Oh, here's an MLK. Let's see what he said. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Oh my gosh. People, think about that. Whew. That's good stuff. That has to go on a page somewhere for sure. Relationships for life generation. I don't know what this is. It's a big weird sticker. I'm not probably going to use these. I don't like shiny stickers. Encouragement. Oh, there's a little left. This is a fun thing. Love sayings. RT sewing. I don't know what that means. Oh, these are like, they're stickers and fabric. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. This is fun stuff, you guys. This is the kind of stuff that Nancy's saying we should mail to each other, right? Little bits of ephemera and fun stuff. Oh my gosh. Mr. Knit and Fit sweaters. The fabric of friendship is stitched with love. Oh my gosh, these are fabulous. I don't want to go through every one of them because we'll be here all day. So this was just a bag of someone's ephemera. And it was fabulous. And maybe it was bits she didn't want anymore. These are clear, like a vellum sticker, and they're not too shiny. I would probably use these. I just, you know, don't put a paper clip on your stuff because it'll mess it up. Those should flatten out though. The heart that loves is always young. Oh, these are precious. Okay, that was a fabulous bag right there. That should have been like a couple dollar grab bag. And I think in a store like this, it's good to get these ideas, right? I would buy ephemera grab bags, especially if they had some kind of theme, like love and friendship or vintage, you know? But it takes a long time for people to sort, so you have to have a lot of volunteers or somebody to help with that. We are almost there. We are almost to the end. I picked up this heart punch. You know, I'm not really a heart kind of girl, but I think I saw somebody using a heart punch like this with like the frilly edges, and it was pretty cute. And every once in a while, honestly, a star, the shape of a star, just doesn't meet my needs for an ephemera cluster. And hearts work better. So that's why I picked it up. And it's the kind of punch I like. I'm not messing with those palm of your hand bruiser ones. This is a green bag with little things on the shape. I thought they were snowflakes, but they're just like white speckly things. And I like clear storage, so it was good for me. And it's bobbins and maybe sewing machine foot. I don't know what to do with that. I like bobbins. I don't think you can have too many bobbins, and they're already loaded. And if you have watched me on sewing projects, ooh, that one's bad. I will use just about any color if it's already on the bobbin. And I don't use the same thread on top and bottom. So I thought, sure, I'll try that. This store, Lost and Found Crafts, has tons of fabric and notions. I mean, if you're a crossover kind of person like me, where I do get into that stuff, but I have too much, or like Kathy Stampin' Cat, who does paper crafting and sewing, that store, you're going to need, I'd say it's small, but I think you would still need at least an hour. Look at this paper. Bird journal? Yes, please. Then, I don't really understand these envelopes. Okay, these are strange envelopes. I think they were made this way. Like, I think they were purchased and made that way. That is what I want. So I would cut this apart, and the bird would be tricky to fussy cut because the leaf is on top of him, so he would look weird. I hope my focus is okay. Are we struggling all through this video? If there are ongoing problems with my lighting or my focus or my sound, you guys need to tell me. I think I'm going to switch my camera mount back because I kept getting bits of the camera, the mount in my videos. I tried to edit them out, but I don't know if you saw them. This would be a nice die cut around this. Maybe an oval and then glue it on. Fussy cutting some of these and using them on a page. Really lovely. Yep. A bluebird. Yes. Yes, I will take those all day long. Okay, this is some sort of kit. Oh, I see. A little kit. A little book, and you tie it with a ribbon. It's called a mini star book, marbled royalty. We have this paper, I think, Noni. So I'm not going to open it right now, but oh, it looks crazy cool. I don't know. Just, you know, another thing I didn't need, but had to have. Okay, these are Snowflake Cards. That's great. I don't love the color for snowflakes. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's a little bit minty. It is not a true light blue. There are some collections though. Echo Park has one that has a mint in it. It's wintry and minty. So maybe I would use them as actual cards. They are an A2 size, so I'll set them aside for that to start. Then if I don't like them as actual cards, what I was thinking was you could take this, cut this snowflake off, cut the snowflake off, and you have a perfectly fun thing to put in a journal, any journal. You could cut this part off, glue right here, and you've got a nice pocket for a page. This minty pale blue goes with so much stuff. I just thought, yeah, I'll take those. Cards, are these Project Life, I think? I saw a bunch of them. These are fairly thin, so maybe they're a different brand. But I just wanted these. I took these 6 out of a big stack. They go with anything. They'd be fun to journal on. 7. I guess I have another one. We're almost done. Just some paper, and then we're done. So the paper was just the way you would donate it. It was in giant Ziploc bags, and some of it was 12 by 12 partial pads. There wasn't a ton of it, but honestly, because of my shopping skills, there were tubs that had loose sheets, lots of them. I did not dig through all of them. I glanced, and if it looked like older, thinner paper that I wasn't interested in, I moved on. I was looking for certain brands, and I just passed. These were Ziploc bags, 1, 2, this might have been together. This was a separate bag, and this, and I liked the color or style, so I took the bag. But I wasn't really interested in messing with one sheet. Let's be honest, I have lots of cute paper, so unless it was like the best paper ever, I did not need one loose sheet. This paper is super cool. It is like embossed. The orange rulers, about 2/3 of the rulers on the page are shiny and some are matte. And the same with the stripes. The stripes are shiny. That is pretty cool. It was popular, I think, a while ago. Oh, this is 2011. I don't know why we don't do more of it now. More glitter on pages and texture. This might be good for my school cards. This, I wasn't really thinking about school at all. Look at the back too. Polka dots, green. I mean, these are good papers, no matter what you want to use them for. This category, this group is a little curled, so I'll just lay it down in a stack of 12 by 12, and by the time I need it, it'll be flat as can be. I don't know what these are. They were pretty papers, and I liked them. They came in different colors. They're very thick. Oh, maybe they must have been in a pad. I don't think they're adhesive or anything. They're just pretty. This was a bag. It is Bo Bunny Charmed Collection. I'm not familiar with it, but it has some real neutrals. I don't love this, but I like this. I like this. It's nice paper. Yes. Same thing here. Oh, butterflies. Butterflies. I saw that one and I was like, oh, that's going home. I don't know. 2011. So cute stuff. This is all the same paper. It's really neutral on the back. So maybe for a vintage journal or a garden journal, these pages would be great. And on a paper like this, it's neutral enough. I could use a whole bunch of the same paper in the same journal. As you flipped through it, you probably wouldn't even think about it. I don't know what happened here. This was on the back of something. But this is an example of the kind of paper I didn't want to mess with. Really thin. The pattern looks like carpet or something. Remember, there were a lot of these. I don't need these in my life, so I skipped them. But there was no shortage. Like if you didn't have enough paper in your life and you wanted to get into junk journaling, or you wanted to do a bunch of gifts for people at work and you needed quantity of paper, oh, you could have gotten it at the sale. I could have filled my entire bag with just paper, I'm sure. Did I show you this? Purple lace. Because they're sewing in notions, there were some random items in there. So that's how I ended up with bobbins and purple lace. I think I showed you everything. Oh, the only other thing, I got a bunch of Grunge Board, which is a Tim Holtz product. It smells like a basement. It has been banished to the garage and I don't think it will get used. But but I did try and bring it home for our mixed media friend, Andrea. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you aren't overwhelmed and terrified by my mess. And I wish that you could help me clean it up. Have a great day. Bye-bye.